not start on time. And if you look, it's actually 3 minutes. Always I delayed. So I want you to do is I want everybody here to start thinking right now. 5,000 a month. Start thinking. If you're in a position, cut your cameras on, no BS. If not, then fine, relax. So let's have a good vibe, a good energy about this. But yeah, who's in trouble? I need somebody to genuinely 100%.
Me.
Okay, thank you.
Me.
Okay, no, you said on the mic. Who else? I mean, somebody like genuinely.
I am too.
If something don't happen, I'm losing everything. Who is okay? All right. So it's okay. Thank you. So we got the right energy. So let's go with. We're going to do two things. We're going to get 5,000 a month, but let's assume you need money right now. Anybody in that? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Nobody need money right now.
Right now.
Right now. Okay. So we got like my car note is 93 days past due. I am hiding it in my brother-in-law garage. And every time I hear a really big engine drive by, I jump up because I'm afraid that they trying to come after my car. Anybody been there before? I got my hand up first.
I got my hand up. I'm looking forward.
November.
Get in there and get
it. He's the car dealer, of course. Sugar said, not since November. Good. So when all of you, I want you to hunker down, so to speak. If you owe money to anybody, my goal here, because I'm thinking all morning that, and I know y'all getting better. Don't get it twisted. This is class 25, so I know you're getting better, and I'm not getting on you, and I don't mean to bore you, and I also don't mean to let you make it either. I want to gently disrupt your soil, but I do want to topple you over your head and kick you in your ribs and let you know that you need to stop playing with me, not me. Like, you need to stop playing with you, not me. Like, you need to say this to yourself. You're like, yourself need to say, yourself need to kick you in yourself. Break your ribs and say, don't play with me no more. That's you. That's what you need to say to yourself. Not me. I ain't mad at y'all. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all right. You know, you're doing all right. You're doing all right with me. Everything's perfect. But how many of you need a swift kick in your own self by yourself? And I didn't mean self.
Me.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Yes, me.
Okay, good. No, good. Because I am confused. And the reason I am confused, and I just want to talk to Black people for about 3 minutes. I want to talk to Black people for about 3 minutes real quick. At the risk of getting a copyright, Black people have a negative net worth as of right now, collectively. Here is what this looks like, and I want you to account for this. I want all of you to account for this. I got money in my pocket, but I do not own any assets whatsoever. I don't own a house, no rent property. I have a car note. I have student loans. I have credit card. I got rent, mortgage, cost of living. And every month, I have to give money to people to keep my reputation, to keep my lifestyle. And I have no money given to my stocks, my real estates, my assets. Now, I'm not going to ask you if that's you out loud because I don't mean to embarrass you. But if that is you, answer, say me in your head, unless you're brave enough to say it out loud. Say me in your head. So this is what I want you.
Me in my head.
That's
Me in my head. Me as well in my head.
You have
Oh,
a negative net worth, and you are under the illusion you are making money. Here's what's happening to you. Here's what's happening to you. You're saying, "Well, I got 100% disability." So there's nothing I can do with that. You cannot, when you die, you cannot say in my will, when I have Otis Chandler will receive my disability. You can't do that.
Nope. Can't even pass it to your family.
You cannot do that. Well, you know what I have? Oh, got food stamps, Sonia Dixon, yeah. I leave to her my $123.14 that the state of wherever you live in is giving me a month. You can't do it. Odds are 95% of this phone call has a negative net worth. And you're not doing anything about it. Y'all got 60 seconds. Good morning, Talisha on YouTube. You got 60 seconds. 60 seconds. And you get the rapid fire. Ask me, where's Frida? You get the rapid fire. Ask me every single thing you want to know about getting out your situation. And the facts and the finances, how to create an asset, etc. You got 60, you got 40 seconds now. Think about it. And here's the deal. I'm gonna act like a good preacher at a funeral. I told you 2 minutes. If you want to make this your platform, I'm gonna stand on this mic and I'm gonna tell you to sit down. Now, you don't have a time limit, but this energy I'm trying to keep. If you come and you ask some Rudy Poo question, just to make yourself look cute or good, I'm gonna call you out. If your question has no real substance for your personal gain, you're gonna be very, very mad at me on this call, because I'm not going to let you say anything to make yourself feel good. I just told somebody this morning, I'm gonna tell it to you. I will not participate in you giving these ceremonial yeses so you can feel better. If you are losing, account for it, and let's go do something. What I would not let you do is go, you know what, you're right. No, you don't think I'm right. If you thought I was right, you change your financial situation. Rule number one, and I hate rules. Everybody here knows I hate rules. Rule number one, if it ain't personal to you, don't ask it. Period. Don't ask it. Rule number two, feel free to mask your situation. You can inflate numbers. You can give details that are too extra or too little. Well, everybody ain't in your business. An example of that is, Antonio, I need $13,000 a month. Okay, you don't need that. Maybe you need $1,300. Yes, I mean, just mask your situation at your own liberty. Repeat rule number one: if it ain't personal, don't ask. Rule number two: you feel free to mask your situation. I'm here to bless you. I'm not here to do anything at all. If you think my tone or something is bad, then screw you, because you just need to disconnect, because I'm here to help. And you just need to disconnect, because everything is perfect. You can go be perfect over there. First question, who's brave enough? Let's go.
Okay, I have something to add.
Got Sugar, Grace, Arshia. Let's roll.
It is personal to me,
Good.
and many of them probably don't have this situation, but I took out a loan.
Talk to me. I like this.
I have the money
Yep.
to pay it off.
Don't do that.
Why?
Because you're a good slave. Because that's going to keep you in the middle class. And you pay the minimum. And you pay that minimum. And you pay that minimum. So you can have your credit or whatever it is, doesn't matter. And what you're trying to pay off needs to go in your betterment account. Let me say it to you. If it was nobody else in this room, but me and you, I would tell you, Sugar, you a Black woman. You got 15 more summers in great health on average. 15 summers. Why would you give all 15 of your summers to a company that don't give a damn about you?
So I wouldn't pay them all that interest.
No, see, good idea you have there. Completely understandable why you say that. But if you pay it off early, you sacrifice every last one of your troops that will go get you other troops to go get you more money. Here's another, right. Here's another option. Don't worry about the interest. You already got yourself in it. The minimum payment is something like $154 a month. At the minimum payment being $154 a month, and she has the extra $9,000 to pay it off. She's going to take that $9,000, put it in betterment. Then she's going to take that $154, and then she's going to take the dividends from betterment, paying her out $154 a month, and she's going to let her money create an income producing asset to pay for that minimum balance. Who cares how much your interest is if your customers have paid for it?
Oh,
There is a big difference. Now, here's the deal. Everybody, actually, most of these people listening to me don't agree with that because you've been taught middle class.
I agree with it.
He's a millionaire.
He's on the same vibe, Antonio. I was getting ready to tell her, don't do that. Take that money, turn it into another vehicle that can make you more money to pay the bill for you.
That's it. That's what you do. I want you to think, because you're getting this, Sugar. Now, I'm not telling you not to pay your bills. That's why we took Richest Man in Babylon first. What I'm telling you is you do not give them your prosperity. You give them your obligation. Your prosperity belongs to you.
gotcha.
There you go. Good. Y'all clap for that, please.
Thank you.
Yes,
I was thinking to go pay it off.
I know you was. I know you was. Do me a favor. You send me a private message and tell me how much the monthly is, and you tell me how much the total is, and then I'll tell you what to do with it. I'll come back. And after that, in between Grace and Arshia, and I'll tell you what to do with it. I sure will.
Okay.
Okay, let's make sure it's private. Make sure my name. I don't want you to.
Thank you.
Put it, okay, good. Grace, I believe I said you were. Hold on, Rick. Let me Jerome, because everybody. Oh, somebody said, "Wow, that was helpful." Everybody, God bless you. I understand that I just had some of you all the way messed up. It's not that you're wrong, but it's not that I'm right. It is, I am in a different class and I play a different game. My game has different rules. I am the person you're paying your interest to. Therefore, my rules are different than yours. Is this making sense to you? Mm-hmm. And I'm only answering your question so you can be in this position, playing this game. There are truly two different games out here. And paying your debt off early, that's another teacher. Those names don't matter. You're going to do a good job. And what she's going to do is be debt-free. Broke. That don't make no sense. be debt free, broke, and got to wait 15 months to get back what she just used in another man's community. And it's gonna take 15 months, but she don't. That's 2 summers. She only got 15 left. All right, you. Okay, go ahead, Grace, please.
I need $5,000 in 24 hours. Or all hell gonna break loose.
All right. Well, you need to. Oh, keep going. Is anybody else in that situation? I need. So how much you say you need again?
5,000.
Anybody else in that situation? I need $5,000 next 24 hours, 30 days. All hell breaking loose. Anybody else?
I need that every 30 days.
Well, fair enough.
Every day.
Fair enough. Okay, good. I like this. I'm gonna pause on you real quick. Arshia, let me hear you. I might be able to combine these together.
Okay. So now that I have awareness where I stand, now I'm applying laws to my life. That question that you answered for Sugar, it helped me too.
Right.
And now,
that's kind of what I'm hoping. Y'all should be getting help by everybody asking questions.
so now I don't want to put my energy towards labor. I want to put my energy towards what's going to work faster for me. So I'm going to ask, I want to play the laws. I want to play the games and being everything like you're doing. So that's why whenever I'm trying to do, I'm trying to apply fast. So any recommendation or anything like that, I know.
You want the real answer or you
I want
want
the real answer. Give me the real answer.
Do I have permission to give y'all all real millionaire answers?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, here's the deal. I'm not allowed to get up here and say, you suck. I'm not allowed to do that. But I am going to get up here and say, you suck. Now, I know you don't like it. Let me tell you, let me explain that to you. The difference between me and you is every 3 months, I do 15 months while your ass is still on 3 months. Rewind, press play. Thank you so much. Yes. The difference, your question, what do I do next to get to your level, Antonio? It's basically what you were saying. In all unhumility, you don't work harder than me. She doesn't want to work for labor, but I run laps around you. And the only way you're going to get to $1 million is if you have to run 1 million times. You have to serve 1 million people. And what I'm supposed to do is, Antonio, how can we do it? Well, just win friends and influence people and stay in your passion. No, the truth is, you effing suck. Grace, pull up your calculator. I go hard on income producing assets 16 hours a day. That doesn't mean that I have to work hard, but I generate enough energy in things that work hard for me. Watch this. Grace, 16 hours a day. And we're going to take 30 days. Well, let's just do 28. Do me a favor. Let's just do 30. Do 30 times 3, so they can see it. We know it's 90. That's 3 months. Now I want you to take 16 hours and multiply that by 90. So in 90 days, my body does 1,440 hours. That's not impressive, Antonio. Then I leverage multiple streams of income. We'll just use 7. I got way more than that. And I leverage an army of people. We'll just say 10. That's it. That's 17. That's 17. Remember 1440. That's 17 different avenues, never taking a break, 24 hours a day for 30 days. Go ahead, Grace, please. It's 17 different things, 24 hours a day for 30 days. Now, please, Grace, should you add 1440 on this? The total number of hours now, Jerome, is 13,680 hours. Please write that in the chat, Grace. 13,680 hours. Antonio does not, Jerome, have 24 hours in a day. Antonio has something like 400 hours a day. Pay attention, Grace, we wrote this down. I want you to go to Google, just stop your screen. Let's go to Google now. We're going to type into Google. Somebody else on YouTube said they need 5,000 in the next day. We're going to go to Google now. And in Google, we're going to type in how many hours are in 3 months. That's what we're going to do. No, you're going to share your screen. This is they need to see it. I don't want them to think it's Photoshop and everything is entertainment. How many hours are in 3 months? There you go. I knew they had it. 2,190 hours are in 3 months. Grace, please go back to the calculator. How many hours did I have, Jerome?
Wasn't it 1,000? No, excuse me. It was, she wrote it at 13,608.
13,000. How many times, Grace, does 200, whatever the hell that they just said? How many times does 2190 go into 13,680? That's 6.25. If you don't know what this means, this is what, Grace, can you guess what that means?
He's, for 3 months of work that we've done, he's lapped us 6 times.
You work 3 months. I've done, is that 6 months or 18? If
18.
Exactly. Okay, stop your screen, Grace. Every 3 months y'all work, I exhort 18 months of energy and I get back that harvest. Back to you, Arshia. That's why I asked you to. You want the real answer. Because I could have told you, well, you know, you got to get some hard income producing assets, or you got to believe that you did it. No, none of that's true. None of that's true. The truth is, I do better with my time than you. So the answer to her question, or her response to her, should be, shit, not no more. Not no more. Whatever you do,
got it all the way up.
And it should be.
Antonio,
Holla at me, man.
don't forget to tell her that some of that is spent educating yourself so that you can get smart income producing assets, so that they can do some of that work for you, so that you're doing all that work so that you can get some assets and get some education that does that work for you so that you can produce that income.
Right. So those 18 months that I'm using to lap you become 24 months because I didn't read a book. I didn't struck a partnership. You understand what I'm saying? He's absolutely right. You done met with your mentor who directed you in the right way and things like that. Exactly. So that's what I'm not allowed to tell you, because what happens is, Otis, they say, well, you're being arrogant. But how are you supposed to say that with a nice tone? How are you supposed to say, well, you know, sugar, I just treat life better than you? How are you supposed to do that? How is Joel Osteen supposed to go, you know what, Renee? The Lord wants you to be successful, and I lap you every 3 months. You do 3, I do 18. There's no problem.
No.
Arshia, you work smarter. Don't try to work harder. Work smarter.
All of
Utilize it. Utilize your time in a way that's going to be productive so that you can make it 1 hour into 3 hours of work.
Okay, let me show you something. I had this pulled up. I was like, I'm gonna play this, but you know what? Listen to Grant Cardone tell you the same thing.
First problem.
And don't let this beautiful music fool you. It's got the same boldness as what I'm telling you.
The first thing a person has to do to be successful is they must get attention. They do not teach you this in college, unfortunately. Most colleges do not teach the ability to grab attention. You have to get people's attention. We live in a very noisy world. Okay, if you're going out into the job market and you're looking for a job, do not think that you are competing with other people. You are not competing with other people. You are competing with noise, the noise of the world. So your number one competition in the marketplace when you leave college, if you ever choose to leave college, your number one competition, your biggest problem will be attention, getting attention. What is success? What is this thing called success? Success is the difference between my potential and my reality. So look, a lot of people think when they think success, they think somebody's talking about money. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about the achievement of the gap. I want to close the gap. I want to close the gap between my potential and what I'm experiencing. And that could be in my marriage. It could be with my children. It could be as a father. It could be as a role model. It could be as a businessman. It could be as a trainer. It could be as, what's my potential? If you've ever been dissatisfied with your life, where your life is, you don't know it. Maybe you don't know it, but now you know it. It's because the gap isn't filled up. This is what drives people to continue on, to keep going, because they're looking to fulfill this gap. That's what should drive you, okay? You know the difference between the people that don't make money in this country and the people that do make? It's not their religion. It's not the color of their skin. It is not even their education. It's their readers. So folks, you got to learn, all right? You have to learn things like this. There's 4 levels of action. You do these every day, okay? There's 4 levels of action. You know what no action is, right? That's that empty chair next to you. That's somebody not taking action, okay? Number 2 is retreat. You actually back up from something. You had a bad experience. Maybe you made an investment. It didn't work out. I'll never do that again. Maybe you saw your mom get foreclosed on. 3rd, which is the most dangerous, by the way, if you're taking notes. Number 3 is the most dangerous of all 4, is normal levels of activity.
Let me stop right here. That's where y'all at. That was the heart of our show's question. That's where y'all at. You're in normal levels of activity, attempting to get to the class that never does normal levels of activity.
Number 4, which I believe is the only level of activity that you'd want to operate at, is massive amount of activity. Now, massive, for you to be at massive levels of activity, this is what you would have to do. You'd have to have new problems. The 4th one is exceptional.
I'm gonna stop it right there. Massive action. Here's the deal. Here's how you know if you're doing massive action, and stone me to death or something. Do what you got to do. Here is your litmus test. If you were
First of all, some things don't work right, Antonio. You know, you doing stuff and some things just don't work. I know that massive action right along.
Right along, and that's actually the answer to what I'm getting ready to say. You know. Respectfully, I want everything. This time I do want you to answer out loud. I want you to think about the last 365 days of your life. Nah. Let's just think about the last 5 months. We ain't gotta go that far back. Let's just think from January 1st until whatever today is. Is that fair? All right. Outstanding. How many of you, let's see, I hate when I have to ask this question because I lost so much. Let me disclaimer. This is not the place to lie. This is not the place to look good. This is the place to actually get good. That's GIT, good. Get good. This is the place for that. How many of you in the last 18 days, you actually have new problems in a plethora of them? New. I didn't say problems. No. Let me explain. If whatever problems you have right now are cyclical, if they repeating problems, the same problem manifesting itself different, that's not a new problem. That's not a new problem. If you genuinely, like Sugar yesterday, I don't know what to do with this money. If you genuinely have new problems, say something and expect me to question you. New problems. Anybody
I got
with
new problems, Antonio.
I'm
I
sure
got about 15 of them.
makes sense. Anybody else with new problems? Frida, what about you? You probably, I think you do have new problems. Let me see.
Yeah, I do
I
have new.
always have new problems.
Oh, that makes sense. I know you do. Frida,
Yeah, I would consider them new obstacles.
for how long though? Let me see. For how long? How long have you had these new problems? Because if I believe you, I got a date on your new problems. How long?
Within the last 2 weeks.
I believe you. Good job. Good damn job. You told the truth. I believe you. I know if you tell the truth because I it has a harvest. I'll tell you in a second. Tyrell, I agree with you. You do have a new problem. I'm in one of your new problems. Hey, that's everybody here. Everybody who said something, except for Frida, has $1 million net worth or very close to it. Tyrell is doing massive action. Ken is doing massive action. Anthony's doing massive action. And ever since See You at Work, Frida has started massive action. Massive action creates new problems. And it's terrible.
Is showing up.
It is terrible. When you take massive action, you get punched in the throat.
It's hell.
It's hell. It's hell.
But I see David.
Oh, good then. Good. Hey, yeah. Listen to me. Listen. If you don't have new problems, and I'm not talking about new vision. So some of you say, you know what I want to do? Look, some of you going, okay, come back to you, Arshia. Some of you are going, oh, you know what? I want to, Lord, you got a new problem. Lord need $50,000 real quick tomorrow. Lord got a whole new problem. Contractually, he got a whole new problem. If you are not taking massive action, you don't have no new problems. Not, ooh, I got a new problem that showed up. It's the same damn problem. You're repeating the same thing. It's just showing up differently because you ain't learning a lesson. Massive action makes you look dumb every time. Never sell your house and go out there and try to sell it and see how many new problems find you.
Yes, Lord.
just see how many new problems find you. Start you a new car lot. See how many. I can't imagine how many new problems that Ken has come up with, but I guarantee you every 3 hours, another one pop his head up. Arshia, 100. Go get you some new problems. And you are on the, you ask me, you right there. Like you're right there. And it's good. You had to release some things first and some people, by the way. You know, so you had to, you know, not just things. And you had to say, you are not out of my life. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. She had to go through the whole courts and release some things. You get it. But you're right there. Go get it. Do you understand how much it should piss you off that I just showed you mathematically that every 3 months I do 18 of your months? It should light a fire under you so much that you say something like, "You'll never say that about me again."
Mm-hmm. Got me getting up at 4 o'clock in the
You'll never say that about me.
That inspires me to set a new level.
That's what I'm talking
One of
about.
my problems, like I'm obtaining some money when you can't reach it. I don't want to count that money right now because it's not here. So that's
right.
one of my new problems.
There you go. Nah, I get it 100%. Nah, I get it 100%. Yeah, don't ever come in here. Hold on. Let's talk to another massive action guy. My boy Trizzy Stacks is in here. Mr. Hollywood. What's up with you, man?
Is that Antonio?
Oh
you
man,
doing, brother?
you already know it, man. What's happening with you? I told him the other week that I was working on Vibing, and me and you was gonna NFT it out.
Oh yeah, we NFTing it out, crypto, metaverse. I want all that new stuff on it. The new stuff we're doing right now, we gonna blast it off. But you know, it's crazy. I just wanted to come by, show my gratitude, and just show that, my appreciation, because there's a lot that I deal with every day. But I definitely love coming by and seeing Antonio, because Antonio been watching my whole journey. He's been seeing me come from when I wasn't doing. I was doing something, right, Antonio? But it wasn't.
You was doing something, but ain't nobody. You didn't have no traction. They was sleeping on you. They was in pajamas.
They was sleeping on me. Now I'm at a point where I just feel good. Like I'm living in my true, you're your true calling. Like I feel good every day. So I just want.
How many news interviews have you done in the last 30 days?
Man, I got my own magazine now. So that's how many news outlets I got. Like I got into so many outlets that I was like, oh man, this shit's getting boring. I got to make my own magazine now.
It is.
Now we doing the crypto magazine next. And I came back to actually tell you I'm gonna feature you, Antonio, inside of the Internet Traffic Mag. So you send me over your pictures. You can answer these questions, and I'll get you actually featured, published today. So we working. You know what I mean?
Yes, you're having the day, man. I appreciate you. Come on, y'all clap.
Antonio.
Yes, sir.
I want to say, if anybody doesn't know, I've done some things with Stack, and I'm telling you, this young man,
Stack 100.
He is on it. When I say he's on it, the work is good, the quality is good. One time I sent the link out on his magazine, his articles. Yeah, he's really on top of his game.
Oh yeah, Stack 100. No. Stack 100.
I appreciate. Oh yeah, Terrell. See, Terrell's in here. He knows what's good. I appreciate you, Terrell. We did amazing work together, right?
Yep.
We did amazing work. No, everything was on point. That's how business is supposed to move. That's how, when you rock with people, that's how it's supposed to move, nice and smooth. So thank you, Antonio, for actually bringing Terrell to me. He's good people.
Sir. That's one thing I do. I'll hook people up with the right people, but you got to be the right person. So if you ain't never introduced me, that's because I don't think you're the right person.
Yes. So I just wanted to say I appreciate you, Antonio. You were great. I'm gonna always come by and just send me any. But I'm gonna start coming to the meetings a little bit more so I can get into that. I'll be busy, but I need to, also tap in with you guys and get that gratitude feel, hear what you guys are talking about. So it's always love, Antonio. I appreciate you.
Always love, man. Appreciate you, man. If you gotta hop out of here early, don't worry, don't sweat it, man. I'll hit you up for sure. For sure. I love y'all. Mute your mics, clap for Trizzy Stacks. He went in a span of a year. He had Elon Musk growth. He jumped 3 or 4 tax brackets and got 1.3 million followers in 1 year, just grinding. Once it starts, man, it opens up. The answer to our sheer question is do better. See, I'm not allowed to say that. I'm not allowed to say that. I'm not allowed to tell you suck. I'm not. But I'm supposed to keep you in your poverty condition. But the truth is, you suck. Not your soul. Your soul is perfect. Not you as a person. You are perfect. But how you treat yourself, you suck. So get up, get out there, and go lap me. I know I'm lapping y'all because I'm trying to keep up with Gary Vee. And he got a team of 15,000. I can't keep up with Gary Vee. He lapped me every chance he get. But every day I get closer. We missed it. The Boston Celtics for the last 6 years been getting lapped. And they went home every year mad, drafted, mad, drafted, mad, drafted. Now, every time somebody say they're going to lose, they knocking people out the playoffs. They had no chance to get the Bucks. Took them to 7. There you go. Adonia said, thank you. I needed to hear that. I suck. Your job is, that's math. Jerome, you know we can't disagree with math. You can't disagree with math. I have way more, and remember, though, that was minimized. I didn't even tell you how many people. Right now, I can go and do some stuff without doing. Teresa just said, hey, going to interview. Okay, that's his 24 hours. And however many people, 1.4 million, 2.4 million people gonna see it in 30 days, that's their 24 hours. So you gotta step your game up. Okay, come on, Renee. If it ain't personal, don't ask it.
Okay, this is what I want to ask. You were talking about massive levels of action, and I'm still doing normal levels of action. I'm doing stuff, during the day, but I don't have any new problems or anything like that. And I need to figure out how I can get to my massive levels of action, what I can be doing so I can be able to get the 5,000, however, but I just need to get to that massive levels of action.
I got it. All right. So that brings me back now to Grace. I was seeing if I can. Grace said she need $5,000 24 hours. All right. And Renee said, I don't know how I get that problem. And Arshia says, you got me messed up. And Sugar sent me her numbers. I can tie them all together. Renee, if you want these new problems, I want you to make $5,000 today. You hear me? Where's she at? Unmute your mic.
I'm right here.
I need to hear you choke on your spit. Did you hear what I said? You need to make $5,000 today. You ever did that before?
No.
I want you to go as hard as possible. I want you to go as hard as possible. I need to see at least 5 live videos from you. The rest I'm gonna let you make up, but I need to see the harvest. I need you to go as hard as possible. Do you know what you're gonna sell?
Just probably me.
Looks like you got a new problem. Y'all clap for her. She got a new problem, don't she? Look at you. Look, it took you 30 seconds to get a new problem. Yeah, now see, y'all can't. Does she know? Come on, man. She now is going to find out if she's worth 5,000. And if don't nobody give her 5,000, she ain't worth 5,000. See that? See, I'm supposed to say, oh, well, we're all worth silver and gold. You're so valuable. God knows every hair of your head. True. Salvifically, in the matters of soteriology, but on this, it's a Greek word for salvation. But on this earth, you ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no other way to say it. On this planet, you are not worth $5,000. You can be the apple of your husband's eye, but the people said, I ain't giving you a dime. That's a new problem, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say it got to stay there. That's what Stack was. I didn't say it has to stay there. That's not what I said. I didn't say they right. They should have you messed up. Now you have to teach them that you worth $5,000. How are you going to do that, Renee?
By talking about myself, talking about what I'm doing.
Is that going to make $5,000? Or what are you doing that makes me want to pay $5,000? What about yourself?
That I'm doing more action than they are.
Okay.
And I'm gonna document and show the actions that I'm gonna do.
Good. Okay. That's you. You're doing good. That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it. Okay. Okay. Doing good. Doing good. And if it doesn't pay, what you gonna do?
Go somewhere else because that's not it.
You sound like Antonio. Now I'm just gonna get back up. What if it don't work? I'll change tomorrow. What if it don't work? I'll change tomorrow. Aren't you embarrassed? Whatever. I'd rather be embarrassed and rich than not embarrassed and broke. I told y'all.
Antonio
Yes, sir.
took a Ford Mustang that was sitting, changed the seats to red, sold like crazy.
Perception. Perception. Renee, you got new problems now. As soon as you do a video, I want you to ask for $5,000. And when don't nobody get it, give you 5,000, there's a new problem. Was it the algorithm? Did they hear me? Did enough people see? Who's watching? Who's you? You finna have a plethora of problems. Everybody write this down. You want
Every video?
And are you trying to get $5,000?
I am.
Well, you can you
All
get
right.
$5,000 like a secret agent?
Okay.
Or do you have to ask for it?
Go for it. Go for it.
Go for it and ask.
Adonia. She's a woman. I like women. Adonia. But this is what I do, Jerome. I flirt with Adonia passively, and she don't know, you know what I'm saying? And she never know. And now she's 90 years old, and I finally say, can we date? Now, how did that work out, Adonia? Is that, I mean, and she been wanting to date me the whole time. Now you 90 about to die. Does that work out for you?
If I'm 90 and dying, probably. Other than that, you just talking smack. I'm not a smack talking, you know what I'm saying? So there's some power to that. And I say that because I think I understand why you said it. For this young lady, here's what I got from that. Because I'm in a comfortable position, but that is not good. Don't nobody get excited. Comfort is not good. I need to be uncomfortable. So here's what I heard you say to her that I think was very, very, very significant. She does need to go talk to people, but not the same people. You got to get out of that comfort zone and go to people that have the $5,000 that can pay you and make them feel like you got something to sell to them. And you're not selling you, sweetheart. You're selling them. You're selling their dream. You're selling their ideal. You're selling peace and their hope. She got this, but you can't go talk to the same people and be in the same neighborhood and all that stuff because they not listening and don't have the ability to pay you.
Boom. I hear that. Did I hear that? She's absolutely right. And that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I was gonna let her go out there and sell herself. It wasn't gonna work, but she need to get her nose punched in. You need to get your nose punched in. You do. You need to get your nose punched. You do not sell your product, nor do you sell yourself. You sell the solution.
Renee look like she mad at you, all right, Tony.
Every last one of y'all need to get mad. Every last one of you. Adonia's best thing Adonia said is, I'm in a comfortable position. And that's bad. She's right. All it takes is one economic downturn for her comfortable position to no longer be comfortable. And she is in one of the worst states for such an economical downturn to happen. All she needs is milk to go up to $10 a gallon. And that's not astronomical. Milk used to be 99 cents when I was growing up. Google what the price of milk is today. It is insane. Milk and a gallon of gas cost about the same thing. Yes, please. It don't make no. Who remember bread used to cost 99 cents? I know y'all.
Yeah. I did too.
I used to make the bread itself.
No, it used to cost 25 cents.
See what I'm saying? See. That don't make no
I'm
sense.
with you, Anthony.
Nowadays, you might as well get the cow and milk it yourself.
It's right there.
Might as well.
People ask.
That's why I'm glad I drink almond milk.
Why is milk $4.21 a gallon? How much is gas today, Grace? How much is a gallon of gas?
$4.64 a gallon in Pennsylvania.
So why
Would
is
you like
milk? This is
on your gas?
Four
Shall I?
fifteen here in Houston.
Almost $7 in California.
Okay, first off, California need to catch them hands. That's number one. that's number one. We scroll over to the left on that California side just so we can. Jesus, that's so disrespectful. Okay, if you driving a Mercedes, you sure enough can't get no regular gas. Why is milk 6 cents less than gas? Now, what happens when they make toilet paper $10 a roll? Then what you gonna do?
Use water.
But, fair enough. What happens when you get sick and you got to use that money for a deductible? Come on. Yeah. Come on now, we're keeping it real, ain't we, down here? What happens when you got to save your life and you got a $10,000 deductible? Now you ain't got no money no more. That comfort goes away. Renee, go get some new problems.
Antonio, can I know Romy Rome has said something. He said that I looked upset and I was just I've been sitting. I wanted to respond to Romy Rome.
No, you're good. I mean, I'm sure you upset. You ain't upset.
But I'm not at all upset with you. I just was, I've been listening and stuff, and I was just like irritated and just rather, and so I was just making notes and stuff. I've been writing notes and stuff.
You should be irritated. Hold on, you should be irritated because somebody is putting you. If I'm not making this clear, let me make this very clear. Every person listening to me is better than your financial situation. And if you are in a financial situation that's not worthy of you, somebody like me is controlling that. So you should be pissed off. You're not dumb. You are being manipulated. Somebody knows more than you and is putting the barrel and putting crabs in it, and it made you think that crabs belong in the barrel. Mm-hmm. And then gave you the phrase, we acting like crabs in the barrel. They gave it to you. They fed it to you. Crabs don't live in barrels, y'all.
They're actually free.
They don't live in barrels. Somebody like me has created a bucket, created a barrel, and put you in it, and then called it 92010. We just called it a zip code. Y'all not hearing me. Come on, Renee.
But I just want to say thank you because it's one thing. It's one thing to say stuff and get a ceremonial yes, but to get a conviction and to be like they're raising our rent and stuff around here, and I'm like, we got to get out of here. And even though I got a little raise on my job, but I'm just like, man, I was like, it don't matter because I was like, we need unearned income, and I'm like,
I'm glad you said.
I mean, this is just it's crazy, but I know it's gonna happen. But it's just like, wow, it feels like stuff is just over top of me, and I'm like, okay, we need to level up. But then it's like, we're doing stuff which is cool, but it's not enough, and we need more things that are coming in more than so I appreciate that because it's it's uncomfortable, but I would rather us be where we're supposed to be and we both be uncomfortable. So
no doubt.
I just go ahead and welcome the uncomfortableness. I know it's not a word, but it's going to be right now.
It is.
And just roll with that so I can put that on my personal, but then I put it on my blog page because that attracts different people, and try to, and put it on
You know what?
different.
I'm glad you said,
Yeah, because I have my Facebook page and I have my blog page. I can always put it on there too.
Well, okay. I want to do three things real quick. Sugar, I know you've got to go to work. I just looked at your stuff. You continue to do that minimum payment, and since I want you to pay off that debt, but I want you to put it in betterment. So what you was going to do today, I've looked at it. That remaining, and it's a good chunk. You understand? Make sure can you hear me, Sugar? It's a good chunk. That needs to go in betterment at one time. One time it needs to go into betterment. You make sure you text her, you let her know that this number right here. All right, so I got a message getting sent your way. This is what I want to do. Who, like Renee, I don't even know what to do. I do know what to do, but you know what? Fuck it. This is what I want you to do. I'll take a small group of people. Let me see. It's going to cost you $500. I'll cost way more than that. Jerome, give me a go. Give me a go. No, come on. You might give me a go. What do I create you $1,000 a month, or do I work out your finances to put you on? That's what I'm gonna do. That's much better. I got it. I talked it out myself, Jerome. This is what I'm gonna do. I talked it out.
Thank
myself.
you. Thank you.
I talked it out myself. It's gonna cost you $500. If you got a problem with this, I ain't talking to you. It's gonna cost you $500. I'll take a few people. I don't know how many. I'll figure it out. It's gonna cost you $500. I will sit down with you personally over your finances. I will put you I will put you on a path, not only to take care of your stuff, but I will exactly what I did to retire at 29. I will put that plan on you. When you leave me, you will know every step what to do. This is what I'm talking about. You won't have to guess. When I went to college, I told my little advisor, I said, can you print out the whole 4 years for me? What you want me to do? I said, listen, I'm not shit. This is what I said. I said this in a whole Christian school. I'm not shit. But if I got a plan, I immediately become the shit. So if you could just print out that whole 4 years, and then if we can just sit down for 30 minutes, and if you can tell me through your knowledge, Dr. blah, 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 which 5 classes a semester that I can take with your knowledge, I ain't got to come back to you for the next 4 years. We ain't got to do all that. You can just do, give me 30 minutes. You can cancel all my appointments. We sat down, he said, well, I think you should do this. And he said, well, don't take Hebrew right now because Greek is really hard. So what I want you to do is I want you to take 2 semesters of Greek, and then on your 3rd semester of Greek, you're going to take your 1st semester of Hebrew. I so thank God he said that, because I so needed it. Because I failed the whole 1st semester of Greek. Midterm, I had a 50, and I had to come all the way up to the final. And I was so proud of that 71 I got. You hear me? But after that, it was all hundreds. It was all hundreds because I just wasn't ready to be a good student. Did you hear what I just said? I wasn't ready to be a good student.
Watch yourself.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to be a good student. And he mapped that out. And I took a 4-year degree. I graduated in 2.5 years.
Sure.
I got my bachelor's and my master's. So that's 4 years and in a 3-year program. I got my bachelor's. I got my 7-year program. I got that done in 3.5 years. Genuinely, I graduated with my bachelor's in December 2014. I graduated with my master's December 2015.
Wow.
Because
Wow.
I had a map. So I come back to you. And I do being smart. If you show me the way with my discipline and my ego, it's going down. Move.
And you stayed on course.
How many of you like me? Just tell me what to do. Move out my way. I got it. How many of you like that?
Me.
All right, then. It's
Man,
going to
ain't-
cost you 500. It's going to cost you 500. I'll sit down with you individually. No cookie cutter, individually. But you got to be transparent. I can't help you if you're lying about your finances. You're lying. You do that, I'll put you on a plan to retire in 2 years. You'll never need money again. That's what I did. I only did that because I just heard what Renee said.
Thank you.
You
Thank
can
you.
hit up,
So my
you can hit up Grace
yeah.
or Frida. Don't matter to me. Go ahead,
Yeah,
question.
okay. All right. No, that was my question. Like, are we gonna, like,
Hit
how this
Grace or
is,
Frida.
because, okay.
Or you can cash app it. Put my cash app out there. You can put the cash app. Put the cash app out there. I guarantee $500.
No R, right?
No R. $500. That's it. By the time I'm done, and you know what? And if you don't like it, 100% money back guaranteed. 100% money back guaranteed. Period. Point blank.
They ain't gonna like it.
Okay, so my other question.
They ain't gonna like it.
I don't care. It's one of those things. Ouch and amen. Okay, I need to, because I don't have like a plan, like a map is how my mind is. Like I need. Well, how do I do this? What do I do with this? You know, that's my thing.
If you ain't never done it, you ain't gonna be able to do it.
Exactly. And see, being stuck for so long in that mindset and with the same generational thing happening over and over again, and can't nobody explain to you, or people who think they know, but they ain't got nothing to show for what they know. And it's like, how you going to, who am I following here? Like, so that's my thing. My other question is, so is it 500 large lump sum to go ahead and give, or do we accumulate this and then give and then we get to class?
Now I'm gonna need you to hurt yourself. I'm gonna need you to hurt yourself. Yeah. If you want me, I'm gonna need you. You 500. It's gonna be 500. Typically, you know me. I don't want your money. I don't need your money. I got plenty.
Sound like you just gave out a whole. Sound like you just gave them all a new problem.
A new problem. You got a new problem, don't you? You got a new problem. You need to come out $500. You need to come out $500 because if you don't, you're not gonna pay attention. Otis know what I'm talking about. They're not gonna pay attention. You're not gonna ruin my reputation. I don't want nobody here is gonna ruin my reputation. If I'm gonna sit with you, you're gonna need to work harder than me, and that's near impossible. So when I come to you, I'm coming to you with the same intensity that you see on a daily basis. And I'm coming for your finances. I'm coming for your head. And I'm gonna say, why the hell are you buying that? What is wrong with you? What are you doing? You can't twist your own locks? What's going on here? I am. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna put you on the plan for sure. For sure. My private message is blowing up. I don't want it. But here's the deal. But you're gonna jump. Because that's the actual lesson that I'm teaching. The actual lesson I'm teaching is massive action. You gotta go get it. Massive action. We know what I can do. Massive action. You write everything down, we're gonna go from there. Renee, Grace, and anybody else who need money. Here's how you get $5,000 today. You need something that costs $50,000. In my case, I got plenty. And something that costs $50,000, as Adonia wisely said, needs to go to somebody who got $50,000 and actually need it. Tyrell, remember this forever. Trading power. Here's something I want to do. Tyrell been asking me, I forgot to get with him yesterday, but he's been asking me to go tell him about the credit company real quick, Tyrell, because you're setting me up for something I want to.
Yeah, I talked to Antonio about partnering with the credit, doing credit repair and also creditor monitoring. And what it's going to do is basically most companies just offer the monitoring, and other companies just have just focus on the repair. Well, with us, and which is the name is Wall Street Credit Solution, is to merge those two together. So the individual's not paying two different prices. They're paying one price to get two services at the same time with the different levels as what Antonio has always taught.
Exactly. So what I want to do is let's talk about this credit thingy first. That's trading power to the folk who want to buy a house in the next year. Does that make sense to you? If you want to buy a house in the next year, you're very motivated to fix your credit. Is this correct? Mm-hmm. Outstanding. Now that we have an understanding of what trading power is, thank you. That's why I wanted him to explain that. Now that we had an understanding to know what trading power is, if you want to make $5,000 in one day, you need $50,000 of trading power. Did I make that plain? Yes. You need $20,000 of trading power. Everybody okay with that? I mean, $50,000 of trading power. You need $50,000 of trading power. Yes, no, maybe?
Yes.
Cool. Outstanding.
Absolutely.
Now that you know you need $50,000 trading power, you need to go to the right people. But you're going to take this $50,000 trading power, you're going to have it for 90% sale one day only. Which, by the way, this $500 is one day only. You do not have time. You do not have time. And yes, you don't have time because I don't want you to have time. If you can't make an informed decision, I don't want to work with you. Now that you got 90% off, it now costs $50,000. I mean, $5,000. Now you have enough trading power to go to the right person. And now all you have to do is follow these steps. Understand the difference between features and benefits. Do not sell me the features. No one cares. Sell me the benefits. Allow me to explain it. Credit repair. We're going to use the same thing. Oh, credit repair. My name is Tyrell, and we're going to do a credit repair. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to write the letters on your behalf. We're going to raise your credit score. We're going to take the time and do the things. We're going to do the work for you. Yeah, none of y'all gave a damn. Let's try it this way. You know, with the credit repair services, you should be leveraging $100,000 by the end of the year. What we want to do here at, what's the name of it? Wall Street Credit Solutions, is we want to put you on a path to $100,000 from leveraging your credit. And this is unearned income. So we have a plan that's going to get you certain credit lines, and we have to follow a specific order. I need you to follow every step we're going to say, because the lifestyle you should be living is private jets. And we're going to teach you how to get paid for flying private jets. And we're going to make sure that every time you fly and every time you spend money, you're actually buying another plane ticket. But only people with the good credit can do this. Which one of those was better?
The second one.
Let's try Renee. My name is Renee. I'm selling me. This is what I'll do for you. Let's Start that over. My name is Renee, and I believe you should have 10 written articles a day. Somebody like you should be getting paid for traffic. And I want to write articles for you. You get paid $1,000 a month just because your brand is powerful. Which one knows is better? Has nothing to do with I use less words. Has everything to do with sell me the features. Don't tell me that this car, this Ford Mustang got the red seats. That ain't how Ken sold that. That's what he did. What Ken said was, Antonio, you know you're gonna look good in that. Oh, player, you ain't gotta have no conversation. When you pull up on Adonia, she jumping in the car. When a honey see you with this one, man, and your next rap video, man, just open that door and just shoot on in there. As a matter of fact, you should start a TV show in the front seat. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put the logo on the headrest of the seat. Why you think Rolls Royce do that? Yeah, I'm not even catching it. Rolls Royce do that. Ain't nobody seeing that unless you get on camera or you take a picture. And you think people just accidentally show that they're in a Rolls Royce by accident, or they angled them? I don't know a single person that just took a picture, except for me. I don't even take pictures. They took a picture and went, it's fine, just post it. I don't know a single person. We'll say it again.
Maserati does that too.
I put Deanna in the Maserati and she was all like this. Did it sense? It makes sense. You get what I'm saying? Sell the features. Now you got a $5,000 product. That's actually a $50,000 product. Now it's time to stroke my ego. So who wants to make $5,000 a day? Let me see. Let me hear from you.
I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Who has access? I didn't say who has. I said who has access. Who has access to something that costs $50,000 that you can sell?
I do.
Anybody else? Frida. Frida says she does. And Frida, where's your access coming from?
I'm in the beginning phase of building a website for technology courses.
So is it the technology course or the website? Which one is 50,000? You were supposed to say I do, because you, Antonio, you got it.
Yeah. You.
That's what you were supposed to say.
Okay. We're gonna go with that one because that's the
All
best
right.
answer.
Anybody else has access to $50,000? Okay, so this is what I say. No, it ain't just me. Y'all need to go hit up Anthony Lucas, Ken Johnson, or Antonio Smith, or Adonia Dixon. Everybody I just named got access to $50,000 that you can. I guarantee everybody I just named. Don't you? She acts just like her daddy. Don't let the bleeding heart fool you. You know, she a lot of that rubbed off. You know.
I'm trying to be quiet and get my car. Now you done got me going here. Yeah, I'm not sure how to respond to you right now. I have access, but I am a conservative person and scared to play big. I'm over that. I'm done and over. So it's time to.
No, that's right. You sound like Grace over here.
I feel you. I'm ready to jump off a cliff over here. I'm ready to take off.
Would you say like one of the things of being able to have, because I was just like when you ask who has something that, I'm sitting up here in my head thinking, what do I have to offer? Like literally.
You probably don't, but you don't need to. That's why I fixed. See, I use them rich words. If you don't, do you have access to? If y'all missed, you probably didn't miss it, not because you didn't hear, you just missed it because you're not used to this language. Ken Johnson, unmute your mic for me just real quick. Ken Johnson. And then let me get Anthony too. Anthony and Ken. You know, Ken and be probably in a meeting somewhere. Either one of y'all unmute your mic for me.
I was trying to get to my pad.
Ken Johnson, if somebody wanted to make $5,000 with you, would you have something that you can give them so they can make $5,000?
Absolutely.
And Ken, if somebody wanted to make $5,000 today, do you mind that if you made money right along with them too?
Oh, that's the only way it happens.
Okay, well then, Ken, if anybody privately hits you up and say, "Hey, I want to do whatever it takes to make $5,000 a day," I listen to whatever you say. Would you be shooing them away?
No, I'll just have to ask you, did Antonio recommend you?
There you go. You see it? Thank you, Ken. He's got access to it.
I'll be calling and I come highly recommended.
Ken, you do. Ken, he'll figure something out. Even if you got to do 2 or 3 things.
That's it.
Ken probably going to be, all right, which one of these plans we want to execute? Which Ken got something sitting somewhere that if you sell it, everybody eat.
And Tony, can you say that again? What you would say? Can you repeat that, please?
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay, no, but you said that loud. And Tyrell, that's our top secret. That forget DIY. That's our top secret. We doing it. You understand? We doing it, and you need to go to the far right, the business one.
I want in with you and Tyrell.
Okay, well, you know what? You sure do. Because listen, there's somebody that I've been blessing.
I want to be your first client.
You might be you know what? Ken, Tyrell, and
you're a client too.
Ken, Tyrell. Meet me after this call. I know my boy Anthony gonna jump in there too. Meet me after this call. We're gonna hop on for a brief moment. We're gonna hop on Zoom. A brief moment. Let's go make $50,000 a day. Don't worry about it. This is too easy.
I think if that's what y'all was talking about yesterday, I'm telling you, I'm a client. I'm already looking at my finances on the first of the month.
And that's
with
exactly
that $99. Yep. I'm already, let me know.
You sure is. You sure is. Yeah. Renee, did you get your answer? Because I want so much I want to say. It's so much I want to say.
No, because I was I know I had written down Ken, Anthony, and Miss Adonia's names, but I was just like, you had mentioned about don't sell in the features, but sell the benefits. But I know you had said something about what I could say to Mr. Ken, Mr. Anthony, and Miss Adonia, and I was like, but I just sent Ken a message.
Good.
Mr. Ken a message. So I was like,
Mr. Ken, whatever it takes, I'm willing to do. That's it. If you really want to impress me, let me tell you what to actually say that y'all gonna disagree with, but this is what you should say. Antonio, I work for you for free.
Hello.
All I need is the education. I'll do whatever it takes. You just make sure that after I trade with you, I'm making this. Only a certain type of person has the fortitude to say that.
And I would like to be the one to say that.
I did at the beginning.
And that's why me and you in partnership, ain't we? That's why I just sent you that private message. We equal partners. They missed it. Me and Ken came at each other like that. We equal partners. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
I'm just trying to tell you, there's a certain type of person that walks up to somebody and say, you know, I see you successful. I don't even want to waste your time. Can you just give me the top 3 books you read? I'll be along my way. I'll read these books. And if possible, I'd like to build something and offer it to you. And If that buys me 20-minute conversation, I would much greatly appreciate that. If not, tell me how much does 20 minutes of your time cost, and I will pay you that. And I will come. 20 minutes is going to be $473. Thank you so much. I'm going to go get $473. I will text your assistant. I don't even want you directly talking to me. Please remember me. I would text your assistant. And when I text, I will send payment at the same time. I just buying 20 minutes of your time. Do you understand how much I would talk to that person?
Here I am.
There's a language. There is a different language out here. And we recognize the people who talk like it. It's true. If you're not interested in what books I read, if you are not interested in my morning routine, and if you are not interested in serving and adding value, I'm not interested in working with you. Let me do it again. It's gonna cost you $500. And look, has anybody said something?
Not to me. I was gonna put some cash up out there.
I don't give it. I hope y'all don't get it. Because I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to whoever is willing to do whatever it takes to retire in the next 2 years. Because I'm going to make a success out of that person. And if you think
I'm already on that plan, on that wavelength.
If you think for 1 second, $500 makes or break me, whatever. Mm-mm.
Also,
Yes,
the business deals that we do, I would like you to be like, have a percentage in my business deals.
You sounded like a winner. You sound like a winner. I got a percentage in Ken Johnson deals. You sounding like a winner. There's a language out here, y'all. There's language out here. Adonia said something the other day. I was like, you ain't got to say that. What you need. It's the truth. Adonia could just request. If she thinks she's doing too much, stop thinking, how can I serve?
Antonio?
Yes, sir.
And Donia has value in the marketplace far beyond what she's charging.
Far beyond.
Her wisdom, her experience, her style, how she comes across. There are companies that would pay her on a retainer $50,000 just to have access to who she is and what she knows and how she treats people and what she creates in difficult situations.
Absolutely true. And she does it for billion-dollar companies. So she's got the paper trail.
Title your plan.
All right, this is a retirement plan. I don't have.
Yeah,
it's a retirement plan. I don't have. You know when I'm selling something. You will always know when I'm selling something. I can assure you, you know when I'm selling something. It will look like I'm selling something. It will. You will never have to guess if I'm selling something. I don't leverage y'all. I don't need to. You're already leveraged. I'm the guy teaching you how to leverage me. Our dynamic is different. I'm the one leopard that came back and said, here's how you be like me. Some Phil and Susans and Kens see that. Some do not. That's irrelevant to me. I got nothing to do with that. I just know this. I know Law is in bed with me, so to speak. We helping him do his software. Helping him relocate. How much you want it? How much you want it? Somebody give me another question before I end.
Oh, yes, I have one.
Oh yeah, you got questions. That's right. Let me hit them questions. Hurry up. I mean hurry up in a bad way, but I mean hurry up.
Okay. Okay. So Talisha has questions. The first one, she says, can I get a loan to invest in the deal y'all have on the table? And then she said, so how can I work a full-time job, be a full-time mom, and do my business? Something has to give. And then
No, it doesn't. No. Okay. I'm gonna address the second one first because that's much easier. Nothing has to give. If you want to be successful, you will lose. Deanna was playing something the other day that, yes, we lost a smart man. Yeah. Let's see. Deanna, what was I know it was on TikTok. Let me see. Shonda Rhimes said something. And Shonda Rhimes, I wish I can, I need that freaking video. Did she post it in Line App? Anyway, here's the deal. If you are a full-time this, and you want to be successful, you're going to lose. Let me help y'all out even more. Every day I'm with y'all, every time I give to y'all, every moment I spend to y'all, and that's a lot of moments, huh? There's a moment I'm feeling with my kids.
Ultimate sacrifice.
No. See, this is your damn problem. Your problem is you won't balance. You can't win balanced. Every single day that I serve y'all and then turn around and in private serve y'all again with code or something, there's a time I ain't with my kids. Every time I'm with my kids, I'm doing a good job, as I'm not doing a good job with y'all. If you want to win, you will lose. So you think, can I do a full time if somebody has to give? Nope. Ain't nothing I got to give. Do better. Get good. Make more money. You're either going to be a great businesswoman or a great parent. You can't be both. Somebody need to hear that.
Choose ye this day.
Somebody need to hear that. Somebody need to hear that. This is exactly why I involve my kids in the business. This is why if they daddy programming, they programming. So I can make up for being a bad father. My kids, Adonia, got to choose me being around or me providing a life for them. But they can't have both.
And the way you're doing it, Antonio, you're providing so much more.
I don't know what to tell them, cuz. I don't know what to tell them, cuz. I don't know what to. Ain't no balance. What was that first part?
She was asking, can she get a loan to invest in the deal y'all have on the table?
What deal, though?
She didn't say.
No, the answer is no. No.
She does have another question.
Okay, but the answer is no. If you're gonna get a loan to go into business, no. Did I say no loud enough? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. That was simple. No, why would you? Why? How about you go get good? That's what we say in the gaming world. Get good. Don't get used, get good. Go ahead, Grace.
She then says, what is the priority she should do first? She says, should she fix her credit with Tyrell, give the $5,000 in September, or give the $500 to get trained with you, because she can give the $500 right now that she was saving for the investment for real estate.
The question didn't make any sense to me until the very end. I liked it. Repeat it again, though, because I want to see which part of it I need to blow up. I got you, Margie.
Okay. She said, ask Antonio, what's the priority of what I should do first? Fix my credit with Tyrell, give the $5,000 in September, or give the $500 to get trained with him, because I can give the $500 right now that I was saving for the investment for real estate.
This question has a free will element into that I can't answer. I can't violate your free will. If I answer part of your question, the part of your question that says, what do I do with my money? I cannot answer due to my incarnation on earth. The answer to that question is whatever you choose is perfect. We make that very clear. Make that very clear to all of you. Whatever you choose is perfect. I know you don't like that.
Antonio.
Yes, sir.
I'll answer it for you. I don't have no problem answering. You know I'm gonna eat.
Whatever you do, whatever you choose to say is perfect. Go ahead.
Okay. If you've already started to and make a new problem by setting your goal for September and the $5,000, you've already activated something that you're doing to make yourself better off in the long run. So why would you detract from what you? That's exactly the opposite of what Antonio said. He said, no matter what happens, don't do A, B, and C. Don't listen to frivolous stuff, and don't be whimsical. Stay on the path and do what you got going on first before you can get out there and try to get too big too fast. You don't have to start big. You can start small. You can start in the middle, but start somewhere. Don't go off the path that you've already got in place and then go do it and get diverted and go to a whole nother thing. Now that suppose that doesn't work out for you and you can't stand and you can't when you take real estate risk or whatever risk it was, because I was doing something else, there's a chance that you can lose on that deal. Now you out of the money. Now you don't have the goal of $5,000 at September done. You don't have none of that. So if you want something, you locked in on it, you need to stay on it. And then while you're doing that, you need to figure out another way to do the other things that you want to do. That's how you do it.
Now, absolutely, everything he said is right, which goes back to your free will. This is a great question, Talisha. This question is fantastic. The reason why this question is relevant, because I think a lot of you are in this place to where you're having this idea of what should I do? The truth is, God gonna bless you. Oh, you see that? See, is that Kane? How you say that?
I believe that's Kanani.
Kanani. See, Kanani, when I do this, they don't like me. When I do this, they don't like me. Let me help you out. There are no mistakes. If you have the worst day of your life, God gonna be with you. If you go to jail, God gonna be with you. If you go to heaven, God gonna be with you. If you make the right decision, God gonna be with you. If you go to Las Vegas, God gonna be with you. Can I push it further? If you go to Las Vegas and do drugs, God gonna be with you. If you go to Las Vegas, get flat out drunk and get married, God still gonna be with you. I'll never leave you or forsake you. Truth is, handle that. Grace Fountain's video for me. The punchline is, Talisha, the real problem I heard in your question is September, 5,000 for the real estate deal is your goal, which is a beautiful goal. Why not have 5,000 the next hour? That's the difference. This is go back to our Shia question. The difference between me and Talisha is your God is so weak. God has to wait to September to fulfill your dreams. My God can do exceedingly and abundantly above all I could ask or think. See, they didn't like that, Jerome. See, every time they didn't like that. Remember, it is through free will do you meet the Creator. The God that she knows, believes, serves, whatever, need 5 months. God I serve don't need nothing. See, Adonia, that's when I get in trouble. Hold on, let me just play this here.
And you're giving back, and it's working, and life is good. You are making it. You are a success, and it's exciting, and it's great. At least it is for me. I love my life. I have 3 TV shows at work, and I have 3 daughters at home, and it's all amazing, and I am truly happy. And people are constantly asking me, how do you do it? And usually they have this sort of admiring and amazed tone. Shonda, how do you do it all? Like I'm full of magical magic and special wisdomness or something. How do you do it all? And I usually just smile and say, like, I'm really organized, If I'm feeling slightly kindly, I say, I have a lot of help. And those things are true, but they also are not true. And this is the thing I really want to say to all of you, not just to the women out there, although this will matter to you women a great deal as you enter the workforce and try to figure out how to juggle work and family, but it will also matter to the men who I think increasingly are also trying to figure out how to juggle work and family. And frankly, if you aren't trying to figure it out, men of Dartmouth, you should be. Fatherhood is being redefined at a lightning fast rate, and you do not want to be a dinosaur. So women and men of Dartmouth, as you try to figure out the impossible task of juggling work and family, and you hear over and over and over again that you just need a lot of help, or you just need to be organized, or you just need to try a little bit harder. As a very successful woman, a single mother of 3, who constantly gets asked the question, how do you do it all? For once, I'm going to answer that question with 100% honesty here for you now. Because it's just us, because it's our fireside chat, because somebody has to tell you the truth. Shonda, how do you do it all? The answer is this: I don't. Whenever you see me somewhere succeeding in one area of my life, that almost certainly means I am failing in another area of my life. If I am killing it on a scandal script for work, I am probably missing bath and story time at home. If I'm at home sewing my kids' Halloween costumes, I'm probably blowing off a rewrite I was supposed to turn in. If I'm accepting a prestigious award, I'm missing my baby's first swim lesson. If I'm at my daughter's debut in her school musical, I am missing Sandra Oh's last scene ever being filmed at Grey's Anatomy. If I am succeeding at one, I am inevitably failing at the other. That is the trade-off. That is the Faustian bargain one makes with the devil that comes with being a powerful working woman who is also a powerful mother. You never feel 100% okay. You never get your sea legs. You're always a little nauseous. Something is always lost. Something is always missing. And yet, I want my daughters to see me and know me as a woman who works. I want that example set for them. I like how proud they are when they come to my offices and know that they come to Shondaland. There is a land, and it is named after their mother. In their world, mothers run companies. In their world, mothers own Thursday nights. In their world, mothers work. And I am a better mother for it. The woman I am because I get to run Shondaland, because I get to write all day, because I get to spend my days making things up, that woman is a better person and a better mother because that woman is happy. That woman is fulfilled. That woman is whole. I wouldn't want them to know the me who didn't get to do this all day long. Wouldn't want them to get to know the me who wasn't doing. So lesson number 3 is that anyone who tells you they're doing it all perfectly is a liar. Okay.
Oh, you're going to receive that upon this day.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's the Faustian bargain. That's the Faustian bargain. You sell your soul to the devil. Jaquita's down here in the office, and I hate it. I haven't done a single thing that I wanted to do. I had a major plan after Mexit. I haven't done a single thing. To be honest, I've done everything. I am doing everything for Deanna concerning the books, Jerome included. I am doing everything for Jaquita, and I am succeeding with Deanna, and I am exceedingly succeeding with Jaquita, and I am failing at income producing assets for myself. I am failing at vibing. I am failing at film school. You think it's great, but I wanted the next 100 classes for film school written. I got 3 of them. I got 3 written. I was supposed to have 100. I am failing.
Yeah, but you sure done gave out enough homework for 100, dog.
No doubt. I'm 100% failing. But I'm also 100% winning. Why? Because when you have the fortitude to fly down to the office, I owe it to you to make you the most important thing I've done all day. When you call me on the phone, I owe it to you to make sure that you are the most important thing I've done all day. When you email me your book and a correction and say, I look forward to getting more chapters and corrections, that's Jerome. I owe it to respond. I never respond to emails. He instantly got a response from me. Every single time y'all enter into my atmosphere, I fail somewhere else. I got at least 6 incomplete pages on Assembly of Wanderers. The difference between me and you, Assembly of Wanderers is still up and running. You can see all the incomplete pages all you want to. We still live. You care. I'm rich. Those are 2 different things. There's a whole book about what I just said. It's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a. Have you ever seen that book?
Yes.
Put it on the screen, Grace. I don't want them to think I'm playing. Somebody really wrote a book, and it's really good. And it's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving the Bleep. It's true. She's going to show it to you on the screen. Plain cover, big words. I fail. When I go make Jerome Law his software money, I will not make software money for myself. Every time I hand Ken a deal, I am not handing a deal to myself. And that, look, Phil got it. Phil actually got the actual book. Yeah, I see it on Phil's screen. That's the book. And that's the rub. That's the rub. The rub is, if you're going to be successful, you got to lose in every other area of your life than the area in which you're winning. Adonia, somebody need to hear this. If Adonia is going to go to work and she's going to have the spirit of excellence, and she's going to take some trash she shouldn't take, and she's going to save miracles, and she's going to create miracles where they shouldn't have been. She's going to be Jesus Christ, just walk around healing things. And she will fail in self-care, healthcare, and her brand today. And when she goes home and say, I'm going to work on my brand, she's going to work on her brand. And she's going to work too late. And then she's going to suffer at work tomorrow because she's going to have 75% energy instead of 100. You cannot win at everything. Man, this is liberating.
You are all in my business. You are all in my business. I am tired right now. I got 5 hours of sleep. I try to stay up late so I could do something for me. And I'm going to work for a job that's 10 hours a day and they don't appreciate me. I'm done.
Exactly.
I'm done. It's about me right now. Period.
Did I hear that?
Yep.
Exactly. No, exactly. 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 100% that she is going 10 hours, she's going to lose. For 10 hours, she would fail in every area of her life except for where her feet are. And then when her feet get to another place, her job is to move in the spirit of excellence. And then she would fail in every other place her feet are not at. I genuinely had stuff to do. And I looked at it, I said, well, you know what? I could see I can see where this is going. I could see they really need help. So I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay as long as possible. Please know, I'm giving you none of value on this call. I'm answering your question. I guarantee you there are 13 things I wanted to do. This is not to say I'm losing as far as I'm suffering. It is to say, as long as my feet are in front of this call, I owe it to my feet, to my soul, to my being, and to you to be excellent. But since I'm excellent here, I am failing everywhere else. And that's the Faustian bargain. That's the rub. If you want to be successful, you have to sell your soul to the devil. In exchange for what you want tangibly in your hand, you must lose everything that is not that. And every great teacher has told you that. Every great teacher has told you that. Every great teacher has told you wherever your feet are, I will give to you. But wherever your feet are not, you can't have. That's the understood statement there. The understood statement, the unspoken statement is, Jerome, put your feet there. I got you. But the understood statement, Jerome, is, but you can't put your feet over the whole earth. So you better be wise enough to put your feet where you actually want them, because that's all I'm giving you. I'm not giving you nothing else. I'll push it further. To Christians or Hebrews or Jews, when your God chose Abraham, your God also did not choose nobody else. I know that's rough for you to run your head around. And I'm not telling you that's the actual accurate depiction of God's narrative. But I am telling you, them Jews, the Hebrews, and Christians today treat it that way. Oh, we chosen. Y'all ain't got chose. You're going to hell. We act like that. Because whether you want to admit it or not, these understood statements that we won't admit out loud, they in us. They're ingrained in us. This is why your church acts like a fraternity and not like an ecclesia. Because fraternities are secret private organizations and you got to jump hoops to get in.
All right, don't go there. You was doing real good. It's almost 11 o'clock. Start your new class. You got to start something else. Oh, you got to start something else.
Whole new class. Whole new class. You cannot win trying to win at everything. That's the big difference, y'all. If you catch nothing else, let's wrap this up. If you catch nothing else, if you try to win at everything, you're gonna lose. If you're trying to win at everything, you're going to lose. Oprah once said about the law of attraction, the secret to the law of attraction is you can have everything you want. You just can't have it at the same time. That is accurate. Am I telling Talisha to wait till September? No. Am I telling her not to wait till September? No, it's free will. Is it also wise? See, nobody's asked me the question. Grace, you should ask me a question so I can get in the free will. Somebody should say something concerning Talisha's question because it's wide open.
Antonio, I thought it was September 30th and other things. That's the way I took it. That's what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe I was misunderstood. It was supposed to be September 30th. That's only one thing. But the other thing's supposed to be going on too. Hold up, brother.
So his comment helps me out. His comment, y'all use it.
I was going to ask, excuse me, Talisha.
All these classes and everything I'm taking here.
Yeah, I know. Here's the deal. You can get your credit repaired. Have me and Tyrell put you on the path to get a $10,000 credit card. And then you put your house on that credit card. Now your credit card is a business card, not a credit card.
Let's do it.
I'm ready. Look, I'm sorry.
Let's do it.
I'm already like, come on now.
There's another option. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't
Margie,
doing nothing but sitting there. Let's do it.
There it is. Margie ain't playing with y'all. Margie sent her 500. Margie ain't playing with y'all. I'm gonna talk to Margie today. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the law, Margie and law. They ain't playing. Here's the deal. By the time, trade lines is a whole different thing. And that's fantastic. The goal here, if I may, let me give you another option that y'all don't think about. Let me just give you another option that y'all don't think about. Adrian, you're gonna love this one. Well, damn, Antonio, you got money. Thank you. I so appreciate you. Adonia, you got money. She appreciates you too. Well, listen, Adonia, can I give you $5,000 for you to make me an authorized user on your credit card? I don't want to use it. I promise you, you can send the card to your house. I never got to see it. If I could just give you $5,000 for about 90 days, leave me there so I can increase my score and apply for this other card with your credit on mine. That's 100% legal. It's called trade lines.
And I'm gonna need a little bit cash flow back from that, Antonio, when you do that.
I ain't mad at you. However your deal
I need
works.
to turn that into a stream of income because that's just me.
Mm-hmm. However it works. You get it? And that's in some sense, that's trade lines. That's common knowledge. That's 100% legal. That's common knowledge. And now what is Adelia doing? She's just getting paid for her credit. So sure, I'll do it. I'll just send your card to my house. Don't you use my card, I'll shoot you in the face. Well, she don't say that, but you get the point. You know what I'm saying?
Now you've answered all of those. You've done all of that. Antonio, if you were Tawana, what would you do?
If I were who?
She meant Talisha.
Talisha. If I was Talisha, what would I do?
In the situation where she asked for the money. She couldn't get that. So she said, okay, I got this, but it's for that.
I would take the 500. What would you do? I would take the 500. And I would say, Tonio, here's the 500 for the thing you just offered. But I need a favor. I'm going to see if my 500 can leverage me 90 days of credit repair. Because I can't do 500 and $24.99 or whatever it is. I don't know. Right? I'm at the same time. But what I can do is I give you everything I got. And can I see if I can leverage 90 days of fixing my credit? Because I believe between the plan that you're going to give me and the credit that I'm going to get, or at least the start thereof, not only does that give me the 91st day to ask another question or strike another deal, but now it leverages me for September 30th. That's what I would do. And I answered the question 20 times, and now somebody had the balls to ask me, what would I do? It's that simple. There's your answer. That's not the answer. It's just that when I do stuff, I'm always negotiating. Frida, I tell you what, I'll give you this, but what else can I get for it? You understand? Mm-hmm. What else can I get for it? I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. Ooh, that necklace look good. Oh yeah, Mr. Smith, $25,000. Well, what else can I get for it? There's a whole great book on this. It's called Negotiating, Art of Negotiation. It's by an FBI guy. It's in my book. It's in my notes. It's in my notes. Great book. Let me just type in negotiation. There, Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. Never Split the Difference. And I have this in the same manner I did 4-Day Laws of Power. You can guarantee I did Never Split the Difference. You guarantee I did Never Split the Difference in the same manner. You guarantee that. Look, it's fantastic. It's written by somebody who's a spy like me, negotiating, except for he was in a different area. He was a negotiator. And he took that negotiating skill and now he just negotiate prices all across the world. Never split the difference.
So, in Antonio, in the spirit of that, I would wonder if you was going to put that book in the chat, those notes of yours in the chat, so everybody will have them. Because I just
sure
want, you know, I just, you know me, I just ask point blank what I want.
I sure will. Hey, y'all clap for Talisha. She just took my advice and she just did that.
Yeah, girl. Do that.
She did. Yeah. She just did that.
Listen, sometimes you got to ride the energy. Ride the energy. And guess what? He said no mistakes are made. Everything is perfect. No matter what we do is the right decision. So good job.
Yeah, ain't no mistake. God gonna be with you always. God, Phil and Susan. I was there on the first day of marriage. Last day of marriage, God's still gonna be there. No matter what you do. See, this is why I'm such a great salesperson and also a terrible salesperson, because I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Antonio, should I get it? No mistakes. You ain't got to get it. You know, that's called a subtle takeaway. So that works in sales strategy. At the same time, I'm also going to talk you out of getting it. That's the negative sales approach. You know what I'm saying? You have to, I'm going to just need y'all to step your game up. You need to step your game up. So Tyrell, text Tyrell, tell Tyrell, I said, Talisha, need 90 days for credit. I'll deal with Tyrell. You know what I'm saying? I'll deal with Tyrell. It just means I might have to pay for it. What did you do, Jerome? What did you do? It's just what you do. It just makes sense. Can you do all of it? No. But Greg Cardone said that number 3 is the worst. That normal levels of action is the worst. Massive levels of action. Adonia told y'all she retreated. She told y'all, she said, yeah, I've been scared to move forward. That's retreat. That's number 2 levels of action. Something bad happened, I'm retreating. Grace, tell you all the time, I don't like looking stupid. That's retreat. Or she had just told you at the very beginning, yeah, man, these normal level of action, but you got me messed up. I'm on your schedule now. Massive energy. There it is. Massive energy. I end you with this. Whoever signed up, I'm going to use this is where you act like me, Jerome. I'm going to Donald Trump them. Let me explain what I mean. I don't know who signed up. The mere fact that I don't know who signed up kind of tells you that I reap from gardens I haven't sown in. I never know who signs up. I never know who's paying. I never know. I just know I get paid every day. I never know. I leave you with this. If you are somebody who signed up, I'm a Donald Trump you. I'm going to let everybody know I'm the best. I'm the best ever did it. I'm the best. Nobody ever did it the way I did it. Nobody. I am not going to Barack Obama this and be humble. These people are going to be success stories, and I'm going to brag about them every chance I get. And every time they do something, Jerome, I'm going to take credit for it. Every time. And they're going to have nothing to do with me. I'll be like, that was me. I did it. Without touch, tell them who's your coach, right? I'm going to do all that. And this is where you need to do the same thing. That's the perfect place to end this call. The perfect place to end this call is for you to stop being so humble. There is a huge difference in humility and unbridled righteousness. Do not let your righteousness keep you in poverty. Do not do it. Absolutely do not do it. I can assure you 100% that your kind heart is keeping you out of a kind amount of money. What if I told you you can actually have a kind heart and a lot of money and do both? They're not mutually exclusive. They're not. Every last person, Renee, I think I just saw you, every last person, you will get a phone call from me today or from Grace, and I'll be standing next to it today. And we're going to jump on Zoom. Either individually, collective, just depends. And you will have your plan before the next 7 days. I promise you that. Go ahead, Phil.
Would it be helpful to you if they had filled out their personal financial information that you sent us? When they show up, that's already filled out. Don't show up unless you filled that out.
Thank you for connoting me, Phil. Thank you so much. Oh my God. I think he just saved me 72 hours. I think he did. Genuinely think he did. Yes.
You'll get my bill.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think he just saved me 72 hours. That personal finance, make sure Talisha has it. That personal finance budget thing, you got to fill it out to the T. Fill it out to the T. Everybody, I need you to be more like Adrian in this particular case. And Adrian did something. I didn't say nothing, but she did something that really impressed me 2 days ago. I started to say something, and God was like, "Don't you say nothing?" I was like, you know how it is, Jerome. You know how it is. Don't you say nothing. You right. Adrian said, "Man, I was doing the right thing, and now I'm 450 next." And I watched her have tears in her throat. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to say something so bad. I wanted to, because as a teacher, I want to fix stuff. I want to teach all the god doggone time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But sometimes God be like, shut up and just listen. So I didn't say nothing. And I watched the next day. I didn't say nothing. I watched the next day and she showed up again.
Mm. Okay, so the point, wait, let me try. So it sounds like the point is she showed up again. She showed up. That's the point. With tears in her eyes the other day. Tears in her eyes the other day. She didn't know what the hell she was going to do, but she showed up the next day.
God ain't never let somebody down who keeps showing up. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can't play better. You can dominate. We'll see you for all things tech. We will have it in 25 minutes.
PDF, bro, the PDF. I'm gonna ask boldly. You try to slip out of here without sending it.
Oh, yeah. Look at you with your slick self. Look at you. Let me do it right now. Hold on, y'all don't go nowhere. You're just slick. It is.
Just like you.
I'm in there right now. Export. I'm exporting the word so you can make changes. I'm hooking you up. And it's good too. It's good. Never split the difference notes. Love you, everybody.
While you had it up there, that's why I'm like,
yes. Love you more.
yes. Love you, everybody. Love you more. We want to thank God for Phil Susan for creating a culture of love you around here.
Yes.
You'd be surprised how much you need love. Right now, I'm putting it in the chat. And then I'm also, wait, right there. I did. It's in the chat. And it's good, just so you can see what it is. Well, man, it doesn't matter if it's good or not. That's irrelevant. But here you go. Never split the difference. See it? Each chapter, the new rules. Chapter 2 is broken down by chapter. And then after you keep going, broken down by chapter. See? Chapter 10. And then if you keep going, here's more notes, because that's what I do. That's exactly what I do. I got these. Here's chapter 10. And there's a 1, don't be direct, blah, 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 blah. And then here's a whole goal, prepare, tone, mirror process. You missed it. That's all right, though. Look at it. Hey, look, tactical empathy, labels, neutralize negativity. You got the whole thing. Types of negotiators. Of course, when I take notes, I overtake notes. My goal is when I see something that is valuable, I try to treat it like a Bible. So it took 48 laws of power. I think it took me 5 years to do that. But
thank you, sir. It's on my desktop. Thank you very much.
There you go. All right, it's on his desktop, and now I am. We're done, but I'm doing everybody a favor. I'm putting it in so you can have it in the notes.
Hey, Antonio.
I'm giving you the cloud version too. Yes, ma'am.
You gotta give me some time because I want to take your deal, but right now I'm stuck. The people is looking at me funny, but I'm working on it, and
deal. Since you're you, and I know you're good for it. Deal, absolutely deal. You're good to go. You are good to go. There's no problem. You are good to go.
Grace, you gotta say that because I can't get this stuff on the chat. I'm on my phone.
Well, that's also, but that's why I sent the link too, just in case. You know, where you can. There's the link to the cloud as well. Please put that in there. Thank you so much, everybody. All things tech will actually be pretty short today. I want to actually show you Don't worry. We're gonna do. I just want to show you some camera stuff real quick. Okay, some camera stuff, other stuff. You'll see. It won't be long today. Won't be long. Thank you much, everybody. We appreciate you. We love you.
Love you more.